Before I came to church, I was a girl right a good time. I grew up drinking, and one night I went out with friends, and I'd also like to sing on the karaoke. I had managed to do it one night, but I fell into a fireplace, but thankfully for me it was not lit. Then things started to change in my life. My oldest son Thomas became involved with an older travelling woman that became very controlling with him. And bit by bit she'd taken him away from me, and things became out of control. He moved to Hereford with him, but she stopped me having contact with him. Also, my youngest son Courtney was suffering with depression as a result of what was happening, and was not in school. I became so worried and upset, and my life was spiraling out of control. I knew I needed help, but I didn't know what kind. The next day I went up to Gramau, and I went into the shop Home Bargains. In there I was talking to Sue Smith. I'd known Sue for many years, and Sue also knew Thomas from coming to church. She asked how things was, and I told Sue all about it, and we both got very upset. She also told me that she had been praying for the family. Then she told me that she would have a word with Pastor Bob to see if he could help. In the meantime, me and Kevin were talking and decided to come to church. We were made very welcome. While we were in the church, I felt this overwhelming peace come over me. We started to come to the church on a regular basis, and we did the Christianity course. While on the course, we were talking about accepting Christ. So I decided I wanted to, because I knew that's what Christ wanted me to do. So I went with Pastor Bob and Sue into the church, and I prayed for Christ to accept me. I have always known all my life God was there working in my life, keeping me and my family safe, picking me up when I was down. The more I went to church, the more calm and at peace I felt. And one day, we were in the Christianity course, and we were talking about baptism. I was unsure, but Kevin by this time was sure that he wanted to be baptized. So one Saturday, me and Kevin and Thomas went to a Chinese auction organised by the church, and there was a lovely figurine of Jesus there. Lots of people were putting their tickets in for it, including myself. That was one of the last things to be drawn on the table. The ticket was drawn out, and to my amazement, I had the lucky ticket. I was over the moon, and I felt that it was a sign for me to be baptized. I told Pastor Bob that I was going to be baptized. Since I've come to church, things have changed in my life so much. I feel different, I act different, and I feel at peace. And I know God looked after my family, and is still doing, especially Thomas. Brought him back home to me, and now I am complete.
Amen.